Okay, before I get ready to get started here, I gotta go put up a follow that happened earlier, so give me a moment. There we go. Dragon, thank you for following. I appreciate it. Always try to catch the ones that happen in between, either before or after the stream, so that I get them up to snuff and up to date. And that one just happened to pop right into my dashboard as soon as I logged in Streamlabs today, so it was good convenient timing, I think. I need to get the controller. I don't know why I'm sitting down like this. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Now I am fully equipped to go ahead and do this. So we'll wait like 2 more minutes, and then we'll get started, I think. Funny, I read the fine print that's on the title screen there. I don't even know if you guys can see it. It might not show up well enough on the stream to actually read it. And suddenly, Crash Team Racing's microtransactions make a lot more sense. Okay, let's get started. I realized last time at the end that I couldn't just take a nap in the hut that I was ending the episode in, because it would probably put me back out here in some direction, and as a result of that, I would end up not being in the hut to begin with. I could have used the excuse of sleepwalking, but let's face it, Spyro's been jumping and scorching around this game like a Mexican jumping bean this whole time. Whether or not this kid has chill is still a debate. It's one of nature's mysteries, you see. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Spyro the Dragon Reignited, the Stream Edition. This chicken's bothering me. Get the hell out of here. Last time, we completed a few levels that we missed our first time through. What was it? Artisans and the Peacekeepers worlds. And we made it over to the Beastmaker's world after taking care of the Magic Crafter's world as well. So this time, now that we have the, what's it called? The flight course out of the way, which was over here somewhere, over there maybe? We found the flight course basically, and now that it's taken care of, we can go do other levels. So that's what we're gonna do. And should I start at Terrace Village or should I go? I think I'm gonna go see if I can explore around here because as I recall, we were not quite done here yet. No, we were not quite done. We still have just a little bit. I can't charge those guys. I don't know what I was thinking there. Let's go back and eat chicken. Might as well. Since I got my balls rocked there. Go ahead, grab the butterfly sparks. I'll go back and get 2 chickens if I can. I thought there was another one over here if I remember right. Oh, don't go in there. That well is not swimmable yet. Spyro doesn't have that ability just yet, so it's not till the second game, I would imagine. We've got Terrace Village, so let's go keep looking and seeing what else we've got around here. We went to the other place over there in the well, so don't even think about it there, Mr. Warthog, Boar, whatever you're supposed to be. Alright, let's see. Ooh. Okay, I can break those, but they don't have gems for me, so I will not break them because it's unnecessary to do so. Alright, well, there's the balloonist over there, so can't be too far off from a bunch of gems as well, since he's over there, and I would imagine there's a cadre of enemies along the way as well. Oh, nice. 3 tops. Okay, I gotta remember that there's one behind this big old tree. That will come into play soon, I'm sure. This bridge is giving me a kind of like Aztec temple vibe type of a deal. Didn't expect to see that in a swamp. Then again, you think about it, the Amazon rainforests and the Aztecs were, if I remember right, they're kind of sort of in the same area. I think the Aztecs are more Mexico/Central America though. And, well, the Amazon obviously is not. It's in South America, so. So a little bit of a difference there. Metalhead. Oh boy. I can't get up there by gliding. I guess we're gonna have to take the long way. Oh, there's a step right here. Okay, got it. Oh good, I don't get damaged by that. Cool. Hey Kira, good evening. How's it going? You have not missed very much thus far. I probably glided way too early there. You have not missed much. I've just basically just started. We're collecting up the gems in this area. Before we move on, seeing what the whole area looks like before I go anywhere else. Nice. That was an extra life butterfly. He does have a gem right over here, so let's see what the requirement is here.
For all the dragons still trapped in Crystal. Maybe once you've rescued 50 dragons, I'll feel a little better.
That sounds like blackmail there, sir. I agree with you, we should rescue the dragons, but you make it sound like you're holding that against me. It's not my fault the dragons all got trapped. Oh, whatever. We'll go take care of it anyway. Can I get out there from here? Probably. I'm gonna go around first, though, and see what else is here before I go flying by the seat of my pants there, you know. Pretty good? That's good. That's good. I'm doing pretty good myself, so. Playing some more Spyro, so, you know, that usually leaves me feeling like I'm doing pretty good. So, it's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. I'm gonna make this glide, I think. Or try to. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. And then I'm gonna make this glide, he says with a uncertain question mark in his voice. Okay, cool. I did make it. Nice. And jump back up here. That treasure chest was around here somewhere. Ah, here it is. Here we go. And we are missing... What are we missing now? Exactly one gem somewhere. Okay. So just gotta go find it. Sparks a little help. Oh, nice. There we go. Now we're good. Level complete. So with this level complete, we can now go to whichever course we're feeling. So what am I feeling? Actually, I'd like to see something in the guidebook real quick. Okay, we have 12 dragon eggs. And I'm not sure if there's more. There might be more, but I think, and this is just totally off of what I saw in the FAQ, because I was looking in the table of contents for one of the FAQs for this game in particular, and I think there's only 12 dragon eggs in the game to get, so we might have all of them now. I guess it saves me the hassle of having to chase after a bunch of thieves, but I think this was Terrace Village is this one, so we're going to see what this one's all about. Few levels left, and then we'll be good. Nice. 6,100. We're over halfway there on the gems. Well, unless you count it as 14,000, and if that's the case, well, when we're done with this area, we'll be over halfway there. Yeah, that was easy. Very simple. Very simple find. I just missed it in a blade of grass. Oh, well. Let's see what we got here. I gotta tell you what, though, I do like the flying transitions in this game. It makes it feel like, I mean, in the other game, in the original games, it felt good too, because they did a good job making it feel seamless in both of the games, because the loading screen turned into the portal that you would then jump through to get to the level. And in this game, it's a similar thing. There isn't a portal back here to take you back to the level, but you fly from the level, which I would assume is somewhere off in that direction, and then Spyro kind of swoops down. It feels seamless, you know what I mean? It's not just like a loading screen, and then you're here. It just pops you up in here, you know? So that's a nice touch. I can appreciate that. I can appreciate when games do that to make things feel seamless, even if they're not necessarily seamless. Aha. Okay. Well, thank you for, you know, giving me butterflies, but I didn't really need them just yet. Ah. Gotcha. No skydiving. So don't go gliding into that then. Oh, you guys can stay there for now. I got bigger fish to fry over here. What's the level look like? 400 treasure and 2 dragons. Okay. Got it. Roger, roger. Oops. Run away, run away. I'm really making a mess of this with the charge mechanic. Gotcha. Almost would have missed these if I didn't jump after charging that guy. I hear somebody shooting at me. I think. Ah, okay, that's what I hear shooting at me. Well, they're not shooting at me anymore. Oh, it was this guy shooting at me too. And he's got a friend as well, so that probably explains why I heard more than one. Is this, yeah, I think this is where we were on the outside there. Oops. Okay. Oof. They're trying to hide the treasure chests on me here. Can't hide from me. Well, you can, but I can't let them know that. If the treasure knows that it can hide, then... Well, how am I supposed to get 100 and whatever percent? 120%, I think. Who said last time? I think, who was that last time that said that? Was that Lydia that said it was 120%? I feel like that's who it was that said it. I don't remember. Yeah, fried chicken, for sure. At least it's not chowder. There's nothing wrong with chowder, but ever since I seen that Family Guy episode where they all got, like, drunk or high or whatever, and then Lois comes running in the room, who wants chowder? And they all just throw up. I'm like, I think I might pass on chowder for a while. I have heard it's pretty good, though.
Watch out, Spyro. The Norks in these pods have discovered the power of electricity, and it really stings.
Yeah. That I know, sir. That I know. Stop arguing with the chicken, Sparks. We got work to do. Alright, so we'll let him do his thing. We'll zap him. You gonna come this way, sir, or are you gonna just let me glide in and beat up your friend with the AoE effects first? I'm gonna start jumping with those guys. I feel like that might help a little bit. Like with, ow. Like with, preventing myself from getting hit by them, basically. Okay, those are maybe supercharges? Perhaps. I'll have to see in a moment. They look like they're kind of in a precarious spot, though, if these are supercharges, because, like, look where they are, you know? It's like, there's a cliff there, there's a cliff here. Aye. Can lead to some trouble, that's for sure. Oh. I got caught on a bud or a leaf or something. I don't know. Don't wanna mess around with that. Oh, that's what I got caught on. Fly, little firework. Ah, okay. So that might be what opens these up then, is fireworks, because that opened up one of them. So there might be more waiting nearby. We'll have to go have a look. I can't imagine that getting shocked to your system like that all the time is good for your circulation, sir. I'll be honest with you. Doesn't seem like a very good idea, but... maybe I'm just crazy. I don't know. Maybe I don't understand Nork anatomy. I mean, to be fair, Nork anatomy is basically just... I was a gemstone, now I'm a monster, so... Uh-huh. It is interesting, though, that they, that's how they justify it. And it kind of comes back into play in the later Spyro games as well, like within the first 3 games. It's pretty much just, this monster was at one point a gem that the dragons hoarded, and now it's kind of coming back to bite them. It's like the treasure's getting its revenge for being hoarded by dragons for all these years. You alright there, sir?
Spyro, one day you'll be able to tell all the dragons about your amazing adventures.
That's what I'm hoping.
But what I'd really like to do is get out of this swamp.
Not a big fan of the swamp there, are you, Spyro? No, that's fine. Might have hurt Cole McGrath's feelings a little bit, but I don't know if he knows that you exist, honestly. I know there's Sly Cooper references in the Infamous games, but I don't know if there's Spyro the Dragon references. Probably not. It's 2 different companies. So, whoops. Okay, so that still kind of didn't work. Alright. Well, I got a nice butterfly out of it. Would have been an extra life butterfly, I think. If I wasn't hurt. Okay, let's have a look around. Because I haven't seen the return home point yet, but I have seen both of the dragons that we need to find here. That's good. Yeah, Tom Sawyer, something like that. Yeah, he had that look, didn't he? Hey, Conker, it's going good. How's it going for you? Got here at the start of the stream, but had to leave right after. Oh, that's okay, Conker. No problem. Not a problem at all. Good. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? Is that a gap? There's a oh god. This might be a bit of a pain in the ass. Never mind, it was fine. That made it sound worse than it actually was. Ooh. Guys, you're down here. Take that, now how do I get back up? Do I go down? I guess I go down, that's fine. Doing good now, got some food, nice. Got some food to eat while you're watching. It's always a good thing. I played up this little section only for it to not be a problem. Then again, that means that, oh, I guess I gotta get up here somehow. There's a gem up there. That means I'm gonna like die in the easy section, like right here or something. Never mind. Okay, we're at 266, but I think it said 400 treasure, didn't it? Yeah. Wonder where the other 100 and something is. I guess we'll have to keep looking. Because there's the return point right there. Here's 10 more, and then whatever that thing's got. Take that, thank you. Skill point acquired. Nice. I don't know what that's for, but thank you, I'll take it. What was the skill point for? Let's find out. Is it in here? It is in here, skill points. Terrace Village, no electric floor damage. Okay. Cool. I did a good. Can I get there from here? Maybe. Yeah, I should be able to. Yep. Cool. Now I don't gotta go all the way back around. Awesome. Now we can go here, we can go here, and then we can see if we can find the thing to open that other treasure chest that was there. Is there anything up there? There is something up there. I was gonna say, how do I get there? But there's stairs right here, so that explains the how of it. Anything else up here? No. Anything over there? No, I've already been up there though, so. Nothing over there, it appears. So, let's see. Spark says treasure that way. And frankly, I believe him. But how do I get over there? Not from here. There's no way. My glides aren't that long. Oh, okay, I see. That explains everything. There we go. Getting a little closer. A little closer with every step here. And that should open that one up. Yep, that's what, 17 right there? Okay. Let's see what's in this one. And do this. Okay. Let's go collect our rewards. Okay, yep. And that should be everything. Sweet. Easy as that. All done. Level complete. Let's move on. See, once the flight levels are done, usually in these levels, that's typically where I start. It's usually a pretty easy ride from there, you know. Just romp your way through the levels and fight a few enemies, fight a boss, and you're good. Flight levels are the bane of my existence, apparently. I mean, it's fine. They're pretty difficult, I'd like to believe. I don't think there's anybody out there that was like, yeah, those flight levels are the easiest levels in the game. I 100%ed them the first time I did them. Yeah, okay, dude. Whatever you say, I don't believe you. Alright, back we go. I mean, I don't know. I'm not the best platformer in the world. You'd think I'd be like super experienced with platformers considering I've played games since the Super Nintendo days, but I don't know, it doesn't seem like a lot of those games were platformers, so I guess I'm average. I guess I'm okay but not great. at them. So, not the best though, but that's okay. I ain't gotta be. It's more entertaining if I suck a little bit. At least I like to believe it's a little more entertaining if I suck a little bit. Alright, so Crystal Flight was the only thing over here, right? Just want to make sure. There's nothing in there. And then down there was the flight level, so we're good there. So, Misty Bog it is, I think. We got Misty Bog, Treetops, and then one more after that? Let's see. We're at 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Misty Bog, Treetops, and then Metalhead. And then we're good here. Nice. Look finicky for sure. We're probably even tougher on the PS1. Yeah, it felt like it was, I don't know, it felt like it was about the same, but I feel like they were tougher on the PS1 just out of the fact that I was 8 or 9 years old when I did them on the PS1, and I mean, I was not good at games back then. I was just getting my legs at hand-eye coordination, you know, so. But level's the most difficult levels of each world. That's probably true. They probably make them that way specifically. And it's usually just the all-in-one section that I have the most trouble with, honestly. Hey, SB, how's it going? You're a PT for your ankle. You have tendonitis from issues with your ankle flexibility. That's what you're working on now. Ah, gotcha. Well, hope it's all going well for you, but I'm doing pretty good. Everything's going pretty good. How's it going for you? What are you doing to that poor chicken? Get the hell out of here. I have saved your life, chicken. You get to live today. Man, can you imagine running through the whole level and missing that little section there? Stream's lagging for some reason for you? Twitch messing with you today? Ah, okay. Yeah, I like how he sneezed and it like scorched the grass around him like he actually flame breathed. It doesn't look like I've dropped any frames. It might just be something on Twitch's end, so. Just flares up sometimes, makes it hard to. Ah, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, that sucks. Just wake up the one day and your ankle just decides, oh, I'm just gonna be bad today. It's like, oh, come on. Not too debilitating for you, but still doesn't sound pleasant. Yeah. What Kira said there sounds about right. Are you having a conniption there? It looks like the carrot from Super Mario RPG, except more terrifying. Because he just ate me and spit me back out. That's terrifying. That would have given me nightmares as a kid. It's probably still going to give me nightmares now, honestly. Can you imagine if a carrot just popped out of the ground and tried to eat you? Holy hell. Okay, well, I didn't expect it, but now I know what to expect, so. So if we see any carrots having conniptions from here on out, we'll know what to do. Why are these just for alligators except frogs? Like, does this not look... It actually looks a little more like a crocodile, but it looks totally like a Pokemon. I can't be the only one that sees that, right? Ah, found an extra life over here. Nice. Twofer. I do need a little more health, though. If Sparks gets down to this point, it gives me conniptions. What's the level looking like for all this stuff? 500 treasure and 4 dragons. Okay. 10 Soviet bug carrot eats you! Yeah. Pretty infrequent. Okay, well, as long as it's pretty infrequent, that's good. You know, it doesn't bother you that much, at least, so. Some random pains yourself that just come and go. That's true, yeah, then it's like, oh, you know, you feel like you're good to function for the day, and then all of a sudden they come back, and that sucks, so. Totally saw him as either crocodile or for alligator. Could definitely be a baby form of crocodile if Totodile didn't exist. Yeah, if that line was like a combination of like a frog and an alligator. That also sounds terrifying. Conniptions is one of your favorite underused words. It is. It's a really good word.
Attack frogs. They are cold-blooded killers.
Attack frogs?
And this used to be such a nice swamp.
It's a good word. I like it. Attack frogs, though. That's funny. Yeah, conniptions is a good word. Ever since I heard it in Dark Souls 3, I've been like, ooh, I'd like to use that in my regular vernacular there. There's your actual SAT word for the day. I've used conniptions enough that you'll probably know what that means, but vernacular, you might not know. So there's your actual SAT word for the day. You could even treat them as 2 SAT words if you want. That is entirely up to you. If you don't know what an SAT word is, we'll be glad you didn't have to take them because they're a standardized test in the United States. So that's the first thing. Second thing, it's a standardized test in the United States. So that's all you pretty much need to know. Ooh, let's go bowling! Kind of. They don't make the bowling pin sound, but close enough. Hope you don't mind going for a swim! Is that another chicken in there? I don't know, it looks like a cage, but it's empty. Is there anything else over there? Maybe. That kind of looks like a piece of the level. Let's go see what's over here first. Is that another fairy that's gonna, like, a down? It's a down arrow. Okay. But why would I want to go down into the swamp? I thought we wanted to get out of the swamp. I'm gonna go this way. Because that looks like a point that I can't really get back from easily, so... Yeah, Frogodile, Crogator, Gator Rock. You know, from Calvin and Hobbes. Okay, gotcha. Well, that would help you then. That'll help with your vernacular. Imagine a gator the size of Froggator with the ability to jump super high. Evolution is scary. If that's the case. Can I get trapped in here? No. I can break it, though. Yeah, evolution is scary. That would make me, that would be pretty sketchy. I mean, in the context of Pokemon, it wouldn't feel as sketchy because it's like, oh, it's this friendly creature, right? But still, if that was a real life thing, like, you wouldn't want to mess with that, man. Like, holy shit. I don't know if humans would be top of the food chain then. I feel like that chimeriad cross of a creature. I don't think chimeriad's an actual word. That chimeric cross of a creature would be the top of the food chain. Can I, like... I'm getting mixed with all these attack frogs and stuff. Ow. I missed my charge. I hit most of them, but I missed my last charge. So... There's a prehistoric extinct crocodile with hooves that chased its prey. Nature is scary. Evolution is sketchy at best. That's spooky. I went the wrong way. Yeah, I wouldn't want to mess with that thing. I wouldn't want to see it in a dark alley, a light alley, any kind of alley. Of course, that whole phrase doesn't really... Ow, I missed my charge again. That phrase doesn't really work, though, does it? Because seeing something in an alley would imply that it exists in an era where an alley actually is a real thing, and if it's prehistoric, well, it wouldn't exist in that time period. I forgot that guy needed to be charged. Brain fart. Okay. Okay, let's deal with dynamic attack frogs again, and then deal with the dynamic situation in the next room. Ouch. I missed my flame breath there. Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like this isn't going to work out for me. Let's do this and then back off. Let's see. I don't want to approach this. Like this, maybe? Ouch. There was a frog behind that guy. Okay, first things first, then, since we have no sparks, let's do this so I can get a checkpoint, and then I'll go down and get the rest of the frogs.
Thanks for releasing me. It seems like I've been trapped in here since I was your age.
Boy, that would be a long time.
Why? I remember,
gotta go.
Okay, that was terrible, but I don't need a story, old man. Alright. Get the hell out of here before this guy laps me up. There we go. Okay. Well, here, we cleared out the death room, so that's good. was only 2 to 3 meters long. That's as tall as me, except on the short end. I'm like 2.05 meters tall, something like that. I don't know. I'm 6'2" for what it's worth. So whatever that would convert into in meters. Where am I going? There is nothing up here. I guess I could float back over there. Can I go up here? No. Okay, I guess we're floating back over there. That's fine. I think we need to go look for more chickens, though. Or frogs, or whatever the heck was over here. How did I get over there? From here? Maybe we have to go underneath the swamp, and maybe that's how we get back over there. Or maybe I've already been over there and I've, like, glided over here. I forget. Anyway. Let's go back under the thing. There's a fly buzzing right near my face. It's like a little fruit fly, too. So, evolution gave us such strange and wonderful things as 10-foot-long scorpions and 8-foot-long centipedes. You love prehistoric animals. Carboniferous period before you two. Yes. You guys can talk all about that stuff. You're both pretty into that sort of prehistoric animals and stuff. So you guys could probably chat about that for a while. Same, but sometimes what people have found can be somewhat terrifying. Don't look up the titanoboa then. Just the name sounds like terrifying. Titanoboa? Good lord. Don't miss the charge. We don't need that right now. Oh, well, we got a conniption carrot. More than one, actually. Anything over here to give me a sparks back? No. Okay. I'll just have to be careful then, that's all. Oh, okay, we got a checkpoint right here. Never mind. Caution to the wind, as usual. Literally a giant snake that was 40 to 50 feet long. Oh my god. You're welcome there, friend. And his flying away animation was a little weird. Hey, rockin' fun. Hands hurt, please help. That's not good. Well, other than the hands part, well, first of all, yeah, why do the hands hurt? And second of all, how's it going? Welcome. Oh, what the... What happened there? Oh, the boar must have charged him. And I flamed... I didn't know there was going to be a boar there. I had another brain fart, but apparently this time it worked out. Because I can't flame that guy. Oh, whoa, okay. Boars are everywhere in this section. Let me guess, there's going to be another one behind this guy? I don't see another one. Just seeing if there's anything up here. Doesn't look like it. Gotcha. Uh-huh. Thanks for the help there, Mr. Boar. Oh, there's the return home point. You know what I'd like to do before I go after these guys? I'd like to go up here. What's that? Anybody else hear that ba-da-ding thing? It's happening again. Am I missing something? I don't know, but basically I wanted to go up here so I get a checkpoint, that's all.
I'll tell you what to do with those creatures. Smash them, Spyro. Stamp them out and squish them and squash them.
How about charge them and flame them? We are dragons, after all.
He's like, yeah, that works too. The real question is, what's a peacekeeper doing here in the Beastmaker's area? That's the part I'm confused about. Oh, I see. Okay, I can make them charge them if I do this right. Just gotta, like... do that, maybe? Oh, wait, hang on. Nope. Go on back. Okay, now. Forget it. Okay, well, he dodged me, first of all. See, that's what happens when you get impatient. At its shortest, the gator with hooves is longer than you are tall, as you're 5'4" or 1.6 meters. Oh my god. It's terrifying. You tried to get good at Street Fighter, you regret everything. That's why I don't try to get good at fighting games. It never really works out for me very well. Not just because I'm not good at fighting games, but for other reasons too. Yeah, I keep hearing like a ba-ring somewhere around here. Don't know what that's all about. Maybe it's the return home point. Yeah, fighting games will do it, that's sure. That's true, excuse me. I think sounds like it'd be equally terrifying and awesome to see. Yeah, kind of, actually. It would be pretty cool, I think. Yeah, I don't know what that sound is. See something that large for the off factor, but wouldn't want to be near it. Yeah, exactly. It's like seeing a shark at an aquarium, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, that's close enough for me. As long as it's on that side of the glass and I'm on this side of the glass, we're good. Did a fish jump out of the water? Is that what I just saw? Oh, okay. Nice. Thank you, boar. You've served your purpose. And what's in here? There we go. So that's the return home point. Spark says go up there, but how do I get up there? I see more stuff up there too. How do get? Wait, I see it. There we go. Just climb up this dilapidated wall here. There we go. Now we're thinking with jumps and glides. I'm glad I got one of those, because I've jumped into them before and not gotten either of them, so. Okay, well, this looks a little precarious. Nork? Is that Nasty Nork's shack there? Is that like his house? Are we gonna go there and see the television that he was watching this whole thing unfold on? Oh my god, we gotta go there now. I gotta see this. Oh boy. Alright, and back we go. Did I collect up all the gems? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. I think that the shack is above us, and I don't think we can get up there. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Still cool to see, though, that there's an actual, like, spot where potentially he could have been at the start of the game. I would have liked to have gone up there, though. I gotta tell you, that would have been pretty cool. Stick with the Paraceratherium or the Patagatitan. I don't even know if I said those correctly. Looks like Titanabo and Jesus, 10 to 16 meters. You're scared and want to see it badly. Yeah, that was what Conker was saying there. Yeah. Street Fighter requires kind of complicated inputs and learning. It takes some time. Yeah, I haven't attempted to learn Street Fighter, but I did attempt to learn some, oh my god, some stuff in Marvel vs. Capcom 3 back when that was the hot shit game, fighting game of the moment. And let's see. I mean, I'd like to believe that I got okay with Ryu, Zero, and Dormammu, I think, were my three that I used most of the time. But I mean, a friend of mine was streaming it, and this is like back in 2012 or 13 or something, and he was streaming it, and I would go there and I'd just get my ass beat by any random person from the audience. It didn't even have to be somebody who was good, bad, or in between. They'd just walk up and be like, yeah, I'm just gonna kick your ass now. Oh, okay. I could have never seen the person before in my life, and they just roll up in the place and kick my ass. It's like, hi. But I've never been that good at fighting games, honestly. They haven't really been my forte, which is kind of funny because the first video game that I ever played besides Super Mario World, the first video game that I ever owned, like on my own console, was Killer Instinct for the Super Nintendo. So you'd think I'd be great at fighting games because it was the first game that I owned, but no, I was absolute dog shit at a Killer Instinct, and I've been pretty much dog shit at every fighting game since, so. Some of the Pliocene and Neocene megafauna sound amazing. Even the extinct megafauna of the Coordinate period, 2.6 million years ago, are. Still can't get the Hadoken down right. I've learned the Hadoken just from playing Mega Man X long enough, honestly. So, excuse me. It's the Shoryuken that usually screws me up. Oh, there is another thief. What the hell? Why are there Sasquatches here? I mean, I guess it is a swamp, but, you know. Are we gonna have to chase that guy all the way down? I can't imagine a life where my arms were longer than my legs. Like, that doesn't... Like, anatomically, I feel like that would be a terrible thing. I guess you could adapt and evolve. Like, maybe there's a point in your evolutionary life where you need your arms more than you need your legs, but, like, I don't know, man. I feel like I'd be rather not happy with that sort of evolution. Oh, key. I'll take that, thank you. I don't know where the treasure chest is, but I'll take it nonetheless. 500 treasure here as well, okay. Learning process goes way faster than expected, really? Maybe I'm just bad then, because the learning process for me was like, I think I've got it, but it was like, I learned it. It doesn't mean I mastered it, though, you know what I mean? So, that's what it was. Pronounce them correctly. Paraceratherium is an extinct rhino. So the cross-country giraffe. Excuse me. Horse and hornless rhino is the largest territorial mammal we know of. Titan is the one of the largest discovered dinosaurs. It was sort of related to Brachiosaurus and Apatosaurus. Ah, okay. Gotcha. You have Killer Instinct. My brother and I had Killer Instinct Gold back in the day. Nice, nice. See, what happened was that I discovered Killer Instinct and Killer Instinct Arcade at about the same time. I went to an arcade near my house at one point, and they had a Killer Instinct arcade cabinet, and the game looked phenomenal. Like, holy shit! Like, I had wanted a video game system before that because of the existence of Super Mario World from when I went to that summer camp back when I was about 3 or something. And I don't know, have I told this story? I feel like I have, but maybe I haven't. I went to a summer camp when I was like 3 or 4 years old, and this was my first experience with video games because they had a They had a Super Nintendo in the basement at this. It wasn't even really a summer camp, honestly. It was just some lady's house that I went to. That basically my parents were working, so I went there and they were babysitting us essentially. But it was like 20 kids or something like that. So the lady was kind of, I don't know. I don't remember her, but I do remember that they had a cabinet. This is probably a supercharged thing for chasing that thief. Now that I think about it. But they had a Super Nintendo system. The older kids that were at the camp there, probably her children. And they were playing Super Mario World a few times when I was there. The one time that I got to play, they were on the final boss fight against Bowser. And everybody got... They had like 99 lives or something ridiculous like that. So everybody got like 3 attempts on it. And I had never held a video game controller in my life before this. So I was like, what is going on? And I died 3 times, like almost back to back to back. Exactly. So it... didn't really work out for me. But yeah, then with Killer Instinct, this is like a few years later when I was like 5 or 6, I encountered a Killer Instinct cabinet at a local arcade. And the game looked phenomenal in the arcade cabinet. Holy shit, it was like nothing I had ever seen before. And I was like, I really want this. Mommy, Daddy, can we have this? And so we did eventually get it. It was rated T for teen, though, at the time, which was a little... Actually, no, maybe it was rated kids through adults. I forget. They used to have that rating. But, yeah, it was not a game meant for my 5 or 6 year old brain. Not at all. I couldn't wrap my head around it, so... Hang on, let me go back there. No, that's okay, Kira. No problem for nerding out there. That's fine. Yeah, it is. It's an interesting topic to talk about, that's for sure. A week earlier, couldn't even do Hadoken any moves that required joystick rotation. Now it all feels natural. Well, see, that's fair. You know what I mean? Like, you get it after a little while of doing it, so it's just a little bit of... It's just practice, I think. I don't really want to put in the time, though, so that's probably why. Honestly, quite interesting. Seem pretty expert at this, too. specialize in that kind of thing. Yes, I think that it's